Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. As you can already see from the thumbnail and title, I'm making a video about care homes that are currently recruiting with visa sponsorships. So someone recently sent me an email asking if I can do more videos about care homes that are recruiting with visa sponsorships in Scotland, and I dug a little deeper and found these 8 care homes that are recruiting across the UK. So they are not only located in Scotland, they have other locations in England and Wales as well. So if Scotland is not your thing, you can also take a look and see which one have branches across the UK to go for. Add on the background noises if you can hear any, because outside. Those of you in the UK know that when the sun is out, everyone is out. So I'm like in a park area, so the kids are making noise and lawnmowers everywhere. So my apologies in advance. I'll quickly jump on the screen and show you the screen recording of the eight care homes, what they require, and all of that good stuff. So I'll see you on the other side. Next up is Care UK. They're recruiting nurses and carers from overseas. They're offering competitive relocation package, COS, visa, flight and accommodation, OSCE training, exam booking and travel, and you will know more before your pre-screening. They also respect your professional, personal and religious requirements, and they're ready to support your dependents and even your partner who might be willing to join them. For nurses, they would require you to meet all of these requirements, and your OSCE training will be done after you arrive in the UK. For carers, they expect you to pass the secure English language test, or if your academic degree qualification was taught in English, you can get ECTI certificate. And they also welcome pre-registration nurses that are already in the UK. Send your CV if you're interested to the email address on the page, and for some testimonial, you can listen to all of this if you're interested. Next up is Academic Care. They are ready to embrace and support you through your journey, irrespective of your nationality or experience. They tell you what they expect from you. You read up and they'll also issue you COS. The application process is pretty straightforward. It's in 7 stages. Stage 1 is the application form. Stage 2, the interview. Stage 3, your e-learning. And then stage 4 would be your visa application. Stage 5 is flight booking, stage 6 is induction, and stage 7 you will begin your placement. A FAQ section is here to help you understand better. Accommodation on your first month is paid for by them. They welcome all levels of experiences as training will be given. They also accept your overseas driver's license. As long as you're confident driving in the UK, you'll be supported all the way. The shift pattern is clearly also stated here as well. Go through it and see what if that suits you. Then there are requirements for home office, and the rest of the information is on the site for you. Please go through it and see if that suits you. The next section is like the fees, the company liabilities, the applicant liability, what you pay for and what the company pay for as well. The information is all there for you to see. On their website, you also notice they are registered with the Care Quality Commission. Next is HC1. HC1 recruit nurses from overseas, and they have care homes across England, Scotland, and Wales. They're ready to accept pre-registration nurses as well. And they have like more information on life in the UK, healthcare, emergency services, and all of that stuff on their website. If you're interested, read up. Also, they cover the cost of your deployment journey to the UK, as well as financial support to complete your OSCE training and examination. However, they also stated they do not currently accept direct applications from candidates who currently reside in the red list countries. So you read up there, and if you're interested in some testimonials, they have a video on their website as well. Fourth on my list is Urgent Care. Urgent Care recruits globally for carers, and they are licensed sponsors, sponsoring nurses and senior healthcare assistants, and they do not charge recruitment fee. Eligibility criteria is on the screen, and they require you to have 1 or more years of clinical experience, and you must apply via the link on the page only. Then they also have information on how to apply to make it easy for you. It's basically listing everything you would require for the application to be successful, and they also accept partnerships from recruitment agencies. Fifth on my list is the Good Care Group. You can join the Good Care group if you're fluent in English and have the right to work in the UK even if you live overseas. Currently, many of their carers come from the EU, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. They do have limited number of roles located in England and Scotland, and they also require you to be flexible in terms of placements either in England or Scotland. They have a bit of information about life in the UK, especially about the weather. So you send your CV to them. If this suits you, the recruitment team will contact you to know more about your skills and your experience. Be prepared to wow them, please. The interview is virtual. Pre-employment checks will be done if you're successful, DBS or PVG, depending on the location of placement, and also from your country of residence. If it's PVG and DBS, they will pay for it. But if it's from your country of residence, you will have to pay part of that cost. There is like FAQs on their website to understand better for questions that you might have to ask that are common questions. All right. Then there's a list of items or a list of things to bring for your training. So like passport, ID card, and the rest of the things. Read up. Next is Avanti Home Care. Avanti Home Care recruits in small groups. They have limited number of sponsorships available. So they recruit in small groups because they want you to get the best possible start with them. They also require you to fill a pre-screening form from which they will learn more about you and your care experience. They then select a pool of the best candidates from those that submitted the form and invite them for an initial interview with the recruitment department. So here's like what you will need for the detailed application: your passport, your driver's license. They accept international driving permit, but you also have like an original license, and then you need your English language certificate, criminal record certificate, and TB test certificate. The real interview itself is also virtual. Then there's also information on before you arrive, when you arrive, and all of that. Then we have WNA Healthcare. They have vacancies both within the private and public sector across the UK. They offer support with the NMC, assistance with IELTS, and extremely competitive financial package. If you're interested, fill the form and submit, or just search for jobs on their website. Finally, we have Barchester Healthcare, mostly recruiting nurses. They support them during the NMC applications and your immigration applications as well, all the way through to your OSCE training and exams. They do not charge for recruitment fees, and they have not appointed any agency to recruit on their behalf. So applications should be sent directly to them. For nurses, you would have to prove you've reached your OSCE stage before applying, and they have limited sponsorship opportunities for care assistants and senior care assistants. They have plenty of information for nurses trained in the EEA and those that are trained outside the EEA. So for next steps and for whatever else you need, please check the website and be sure that you're satisfied with everything before you apply. So those are the 8 care homes that are currently hiring international applicants. All right. I've made a video on this channel about government guidance on what to look out for when applying for healthcare jobs from outside the UK. All right. So you can see that the last care home does not hire from the red list countries. So that video also looked at the red list countries and who they are. If you are not sure, go through it, and the list of the countries are there. Also, there was one that mentioned that you could use your if you studied abroad, you could use your degree certificate, if you were taught in English, to obtain an alternative to IELTS. Okay, so if you're not sure how you can get ECTS certificate, let me know in the comment section, and I'll make a full guide, a full video on that, on the alternative to IELTS. That is if you have a degree that was taught in English. So if you found this useful, kindly like and share with others who might need it, and drop your questions in the comment section. I will be reading. See you next time. Bye.